Okay, so we're at Keeper's Bar in Tower Hill. I'm joined by Goodwin Promotions signing Sohail Ahmad, who's had a few fights. Just tell us a little bit about your career so far, Sohail, for people that haven't watched you so far. Tell us where you are, how many fights you've had, and what your plans are.
First of all, signed with Steve. He's a good guy, good manager, good promoter, and I've been with him since the beginning. I had 5 fights now, 5-0, 1 knockout. Things are going really good. I changed camp since I turned pro. I'm with Rod Julian now with RJ's gym. He's doing an amazing job. He's teaching me every day new things. Trying on stuff and sparring, giving me quality sparring as well. Career is doing so far so good. I'm happy with what's happening so far.
So your last fight out sustained a bit of an injury. It's put you out for a little while. Just tell us about the last fight and when you expect to be out next.
I broke a hand, a bone in my hand, my right hand, in the second round of last fight, which is why if you watch the tape, I was, I couldn't step on the gas. But it put me off. I was supposed to be fighting December the 13th, which is the first matchroom pass something, fight pass TV. So that's frustrating because I'm ready. We in a flow and getting the wins and stuff like that. But to be honest with you, I'm young. I still have time. You know what I mean? I have the right team. I have the right manager, the right promoter, the right trainer, right people around me, good sponsors. Universal Alliance Group. Vitamize. It sponsors me. You know what I mean? Funds me financially, so it helps me to train better, longer, and concentrate more on my training rather than just working and stuff. So. Yeah, I'm expecting to be out in the first show next year, which is March the 7th. And we take it from there, just stay busy trying to fight every month or sometime twice a month if we can till the end of the season.
So that's what we had. Obviously, we sat down with you today. We've had a meeting planning about your future. Obviously, unfortunately, December 13th can't happen, as you said, because of the injury to your hand. But we're looking at getting you out for the 7th in York Hall, aren't we? 7th of March in York Hall, and then the 28th in Portsmouth as well. So what's your plans for 2015? At the end of 2015, when we come to this time next year, where would you like to be?
I want to be 12-0 and in the second phase of my career. Because right now we're in the first phase, which is building. And, I've got a good team around me doing an amazing job. We are in our first phase of my career. The next year, this time, I would have, ideally would have completed the first phase and would have successfully moved on to the next stage, which is the second phase, which means stepping up the level of opponents that I'm fighting and getting a few title shots, and moving up the rounds, and and taking it from there and without any risk, without any loss. So that's the whole target.
So it's important for a young fighter like yourself coming through to have the right fights with the right opponents and to not sort of go too fast, too quick, isn't it? You're young, they've got plenty of time. It's about every fight. You've just got to be learning more and working on stuff with Rod and building from there, really.
Yeah, listen, I can sit here all day and say, listen, I'll fight anybody, I'm better than anybody, you know what I mean? A lot of people actually do these days because they watch too much Floyd Mayweather, do you know what I mean? You have to be realistic, I want to take the fights at the right time, with my own time, when I'm ready, do you know what I mean? I don't want to be forced into something, rushed into something by people whispering in my ear or people telling me stuff and stuff like that, you know what I mean? I want to make the right decision with consulting it with my whole team. With my manager, with my promoter, and my trainer, sit down and as a team we move forward. And it's just when the right, when the right opportunity is there and I'm ready for it, we take it. Otherwise, there's plenty of time. I'm only 26.
Okay, so if people want to get hold of you, if people want to follow Showstar and your career, are you on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, that kind of thing? How can people find you?
Listen, I'm all over Google. If you type my name into Google, you'll know who I am. But you can find me on Instagram. Showstar Boxer, on Twitter at Showstar Boxer, and my Facebook page, which is Sohail Ahmad Boxer. Hit me up on anything. If you want to ask any questions, anything you want to know about me, feel free to get in touch. And I've got my PR manager Tim Rickson, who's actually doing an amazing job, with the press and the media work. So feel free to contact me.
All right. Well, we look forward to the 7th of March. Good luck with your hand. I hope it heals well, and just keep doing what you're doing. And we look forward to seeing you out next year.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you.
Good man.